Good afternoon, boys and girls, friends, lovers, children of all ages. We are here between the sections of 7th, Leakin, Spear, and Broadway. And there's an action happening today. We're calling for an end to the genocide in Tigray. Can you tell us more about what's going on?
So, in November, Abiy Ahmed, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, declared war on Tigray. Um, it's claimed over 52,000 innocent civilians have passed since, and we're just fighting for. At this point, we're fighting for our own freedom, our own rights, and our own independence.
Now, you say 52,000 people have died. You mean that they just like got sick? Were they executed by a dictator? Can you be a little bit more descriptive for me?
Yeah, so 52,000 people have been killed. Um, there's been reports of bombings, shootings, killings, raping of women and young girls. So it's brutally killing,
Okay, genocide.
genocide. Exactly.
Why? What did the Tigray people do? What is it? Why are they being persecuted in this way?
It's honestly a political movement due to uh, issues amongst the prime minister and the government over Tigray, the TPLF. Um, just constant, friction between the two, which caused them to attempt to quote unquote, dismantle the TPLF, but instead they've attacked the entire Tigray region.
Okay, and why aren't we hearing about this on mainstream media right now?
Not sure
Why do you
exactly.
think?
Uh, I'm not sure exactly, but all we're trying to do is make sure we can get our voice out as much as we
Trying to
can.
make sure it gets on the media.
Exactly.
Now I hear that that there's been a internet blackout.
There is an internet blackout. There was a complete telecommunication blackout for months. So internet is still out. We just recently, about maybe a few weeks ago, some, not all, have heard from families. A lot of us still have not heard from a lot of our family members. We don't know if they're alive. We don't know where they're at. So it's a constant battle right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. My name's Brian. I'm with Livestock News Network and Cut the Plastic. I'm a live streamer here in Denver. Wondering if I can talk to you folks about why you're here today. Pleasure to meet you. Come. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Tesfalem.
Just follow him.
Yes, sir.
And what's going on today, sir?
Well, we're here for the denunciation of genocide that's going on in Tigray. Uh, we're here for the protest there. Basically, what's going on in Tigray is a terrible, historically terrible genocide. Atrocities are being committed by the Ethiopian government and also by the Eritrean government. So those two regimes are waged a war on Tigray as well. So we're here to denounce the war going on in Tigray.
Okay. Have you family over there right now?
I do have family. I have my mother who's living currently living in the town in the capital city of Tigray. Yeah, every day I call her. It's a nightmare. I have my sister, part of my family, of course, living there. So they're in a terrible shock right now.
Was there ever a time that you couldn't reach your family?
Of course, many times. Sometimes there's a telephone blackout. There's no communication. There's no electricity. So the power is on and off. So yeah. For I haven't met her for weeks, for months. Luckily, one was there last week. I called her. So they're playing games. The government is sometimes they open their communication. Sometimes they block it out. So on and so on. So yeah, there is no complete communication at all right now.
We have a new president in Joe Biden. If you were to hear your words today, what would you want to tell him?
Well, I would I would say Joe Biden, the administration, the U.S. administration should act sooner, no later. They should act. They know what's going on in Tigray, and they should act. The U.S. should act. The whole world is watching, and I don't know why. That's what makes it even more complicated. So, Joe Biden, we urge you to Joe Biden act and denounce this war, this genocide. Thanks, sir.
Looks like it's going to be a protest. Good afternoon. My name is Brian. I'm with the Watch Network, and I'm a live streamer. I'm asking people questions about what's going on. Would you be willing to talk to me, gentlemen? You both of you come together. Let's talk about this. First, what is your name? My name is Brian. Zinawi? Okay.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
And you're here in Denver, Colorado. It's a nice sunny day. It's lunchtime. Why are you out here right now?
To inform people what's going on in Ethiopia. There's a genocide going on the Tigray region. So we're here to protest.
And what I see your sign. It says "Stop raping children."
Yes.
Now here in America, that's a pretty much. We would like to always think that that's normal.
Yeah, I mean, for the last 108 days, this has been happening with foreign forces and the Ethiopian forces, like the Eritrean and the Ethiopian troops. They have been like killing civilians and also raping our women, our mothers, our sisters, and this is going on under the dark. Like everything is blacked out, no communication, no power, and at the same time, our people are starving. There's no electricity. There's like the soldiers are raping people, killing people, civilians, and there's no action. Nobody's taking action.
I do understand.
So we're here to like make awareness that there's genocide taking place in that region. So
And that's why I'm here asking you
Yeah.
these questions,
Yeah.
right? Do you have family?
yeah, we do have family in that region. My families are everywhere in Tigray. Mekelle, which is the capital city, Adwa, Aksum, and I have heard from some of them, and my couple of my cousins are like killed in Aksum, and it's just a lot. Like it's going on. I mean, my families are everywhere in Tigray, and they have been affected. And
You've lost family members who are fighting against this atrocity.
they're
No.
not fighting.
They're not fighting.
Yeah,
They're
civilians.
civilians.
Yeah, two of my cousins. So the thing is,
Explain to people
yeah,
because
the thing
here
is,
we have a military, but people
Yeah,
always
yeah.
go out in the streets.
the military, like they suspect that the people will join the army, so they're just killing innocent civilians, assuming that they're gonna join the war, but they're just regular civilians.
So it's like preemptively before you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
learn
they're
how
just
to fight.
assuming, yeah.
They're just gonna stop you from having
Yeah,
a
they're
chance.
scared of the people that they're assuming that they're gonna join, so they're just killing him, like young people like me, So they're just killing him for no reason.
What triggered this? What started this?
I would say political reason, election. So I think the region, the Tigray region, they held election, and the government, the Ethiopian government, they wanted to postpone it because of the coronavirus, But you know how in the United States, even though there's corona,
We still voted.
we still voted, right?
Everybody voted.
Yeah, but the region, they had the right to vote, and they voted. The Tigray region voted, but the other regions didn't vote. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then the government, I think they kind of got upset, and then they took this mission saying rule of law, and then they went to that region. They attacked it with the air.
Because these people voted and wanted to protect their rights and maybe change their leadership,
Yeah. But
they're
it's like
being executed for it.
it's like a
I mean, we
political.
pay price for doing the right thing, and
It could,
like,
could have
there's
been resolved with negotiation or like it's a political
Yeah.
thing, but it changed to a war, which it shouldn't. And now people are paying for the suffering.
So the person that's in charge, would you say that they're acting like a dictator now?
A
oh, I
dictator.
mean, more than that. I mean, to be honest, I have never seen this kind of like brutality from any government. Like I never been like here. I was not here doing none of this, but what's going on in Tigray? It's just like people are being forced to rape their own children. They are being forced at gunpoint to rape their own child. And this is just too much. So, I mean, what's going on in Tigray is just out of this world. It's painful.
Why? What is wrong with a human being?
I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. I mean,
To put a gun to somebody and say,
raping
that's your child, you have that child, carnal.
Yep. And at the same time, what's going on is just like we're not allowed to use our own resource, and also our resources are being looted to Eritrea or to neighbor regions. So he's making sure we don't have any supplies. At the same time, our resources are gone. So
What kind of resources are we talking? Oil, gold,
no.
diamonds,
I'm saying resource like our food.
food,
Whatever we had,
whatever
it's
you grow.
looted. It's taken away.
Factories that were in Tigray, they're completely destroyed.
They bombed them,
They
right?
bombed them. They're
So they can't
destroyed.
manufacture to bring money, transportation,
There's no any supply.
finance.
And there's no supply. The banks are closed. You cannot buy anything. So it's just.
So they're starving them out.
Yep.
If I want to send money to my family, I can because they can't take it out of the bank. You
And
know?
from my hometown,
Yeah, so
three children are dead because of starvation. And it's just painful. Yeah.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Especially
I will. Folks, if you don't understand what's going on in Tigray, you're missing it. Right? This is horrible. Excuse me. My name's Brian. I'm with Watchdog News Network, and I run a live stream on YouTube called Cut the Plastic. I'm doing interviews, getting people's stories, telling what's going on in Tigray, what they know, the relationships. Can I interview you ladies?
Can we do that today? Or is that to be right now?
Well, no, I was just asking. We're waiting around for people to do stuff. Yeah, I mean, my battery might be dead by the end of the day, so you know. So, please, let's start off. Tell us who you are. No, just hold it.
Okay,
Social distance microphone.
gotcha. My name is Rahel Haile, and I am from Tigray.
And you're from Tigray.
Yes.
You grew up there?
I did not grow up there. I grew up here in the States, but my bloodline is Tigray.
Okay. Have you been over there?
Yes, I have.
So what was it like when you were there?
Amazing. You're surrounded by nothing but love and family. It's definitely a very humbling experience to see people with very little be so happy, so joyful, and still give their last piece to whoever comes to Tigray.
Okay. So since you've been over there, you've built some connections and relations. Have you been able to communicate with those people since this started?
I have not. There's a total communications blackout ever since November 4th. So many of us have not been able to speak to our loved ones, our families, our friends. We wake up day and night afraid of the news that we're going to hear once we get those telecommunication lines opened up, and to actually know the reality of the atrocities on the ground.
Okay, so you're not hearing a lot directly.
No.
Have you heard anything directly? No. Okay. Some of the guys I interviewed were telling me some catastrophically horrible things that I don't have the spirit to read.
There have been some people that have been able to flee. So over 60,000 Tigray refugees have been able to flee from Tigray to Sudan. So we've been able to hear stories from them, firsthand accounts. People, there was a brief moment, the capital city of Ma'ala, there was a little bit of electricity, and some people were able to talk to their family members, and that's when people were starting to learn about people that died. Aunts, uncles, and even then, in that moment, they're still afraid to tell us because they don't want us to worry. They don't want us to be afraid. Yet they're the ones that are in the middle of the battlefield. They're the ones that don't have food. They're the ones that are blacked out from the rest of the world.
Okay, so we have a new administration in the United States. It's been 3 weeks or so. It doesn't seem like any action specific to Tigray has taken at the presidential level yet. So, what's your message to President Biden and his administration?
We pray that this administration is a lot better than the last one. We know that they have stopped the arms sales to the UAE, which really hurt us at the beginning. The Ethiopian government brought some drones from the UAE, which was able to destroy a lot of people in Tigray. But I think the stop of arms sales from the UAE has helped us. I think the U.S. is talking about deploying an envoy to the Horn of Africa. So I really hope the Biden administration takes action sooner than later. And they understand that this is not a political war. This is humanitarian crisis. We hear it from the EU. We hear it from the Associated Press. We just want our people to stop being killed, and we want our people to get humanitarian access.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hi, would any of you care to speak to the world? No? Excuse me, ladies. Hi, my name is Brian. I'm with the Watchdog News Network, and I run a live stream on YouTube called Cut the Plastic. I'm doing interviews today, asking people about the situation in Tigray, family, what they would want to tell the president, things like that. Would you ladies be willing to speak with me? Yes. Okay. So first, can you tell me your names?
My name is Elsa.
Elsa?
Yeah. My name is Kiros.
Kiros?
My
Okay.
name is Ayu.
Are you? Right. Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Can you tell me, have you heard from your...
No, the last 100 days, we haven't heard from our family at all. It has been more than 100 days. I don't know, you're asking just a question you want me to answer or this?
No, I am looking for your answer.
Yeah.
Because some people have.
Yeah.
Some people have not.
Okay. So we haven't, I haven't. Personally, I haven't heard. She haven't heard and she haven't heard. Most of us haven't heard from our family, and kids us being raped as young as 6 years old and by the soldier. And it's not only the Ethiopian government is hitting Tigray, also he's bringing other foreign country be against Tigray. So this is ridiculous, hasn't been heard from all over the world. And we cannot get any assistance. I say they cannot get any assistance from United Nations or any medical food. People are starving. Then
So what would you tell Joe Biden right now?
Joe Biden, please, please, we beg you. Our people are dying with nothing is in there. So please help us. Please, Joe Biden, you could do this. Help us. Help us. Help Tigray, Joe Biden. Please help us. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
اوكي نازع كلهم تصور عزيا بدحري بكل كلهم نازع عزيا لهم انا مين احنا بينا عمولي المشي علم
عمنا.
Okay. Welcome everybody. መጀመሪያ እዚህ ሰላማዊ ሰልፍና እናገለግለና ሩፍሊ በፕሮግራም ታይታው ሰላማዊ ሰልፍ አጥጣ ሀይቃይ አጥጣ ሀይቃይ ነው ገለገለና አዚያቱን ሲል የበሩን ካማይናሲና ሆይና አይተሆ መሬቱና ሆይና ተወለደና ብዙ ተቆጠሩ በቃ ሳነፎረላ እንዲ ከመጀመሪያ እስከ መጨረሻ ሳነፎር መሳና አይደለ ዲስታንስ ነው ነሐል በቀድም كل ጊዜ ይሪናለው ታዝሩና መጠንቀቃውን ተራሃው ዲስታንስ አሉ ማለት ነው we have to keep distance always we had a tunnel for today with us from the beginning of our program and we have to keep our distance and in fact now we have to accept ሰላም አውጣና እዚህ እንጀምርና ነው ጥሩ ናይ ስንዲ ነው ስንዲ ምቆ ስንዲ ማቆያ እዚህ እንጀምርና ሰላም እንጀምርና ኦኬ ምን ከተራራ መዝሙር እንጀምርና በመዝሙር እናንጀምሮ thank you كلهم تعالوا ظنوا انهم
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, folks? Check one, check one. Do we have audio? Can you hear me now?
حينا ويتين السحرين وقعنا عبرت حدا مبتل أربعا بتبتل الأهلا بقرانا نجمع لنا كلهم عزيز اللهم بحريك تفلسكم بقرانا نجمع لنا boys Subi.
Okay, guys, we're going to start with a couple other chants. We're going to start with them now. Stop raping our women!
Stop raping our women!
Stop raping, louder, guys! Stop raping our women!
Stop raping our women!
Stop rape, send aid! Stop rape, send aid!
Stop rape, send aid!
Stop rape, send aid!
Stop rape, send aid!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Biden act now!
Biden act now!
Eritrean army out of Tigray!
Eritrean army out of Tigray!
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
I'm going to say 2468, stop the violence, stop the hate. I say 2468, stop the violence. You guys say stop the hate. 2468, stop the violence.
Stop the hate!
2468, stop the violence.
Stop the hate!
2468, stop the violence.
Stop the hate!
Also, starvation is not a weapon. Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide!
Silence is violence.
Silence is violence!
Silence is violence.
Silence is violence!
Silence is violence.
Silence is violence!
Stop funding the Ethiopian government.
Stop funding the Ethiopian government!
Stop funding the Ethiopian government.
Stop fighting the Ethiopian government!
Stop funding the Ethiopian government.
Stop fighting the Ethiopian government!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Silence is violence.
Silence is violence!
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 End the genocide.
End the genocide!
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide!
Stop raping our women.
Stop raping our women!
Biden act now.
Biden act now!
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 Who are we? 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 UN act now.
UN act now!
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 Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Starvation is not a weapon!
Starvation is not a weapon.
Okay, folks, we're doing a quick switcheroo here. Are you just going in a circle?
Go around this building, then they go north.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Eritrean troops out of Tigray! 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 Eritrean troops out of Stop looting in Tigray! 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 Allow access to Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Free Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Allow humanitarian access! 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 Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Fight it back now! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Never treated like we had a Tigray! Never treated like we had a Tigray! Never treated
I wish I knew how to blow this thing right.
Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Stop race and hate!
I know. Anybody?
Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Can we have peace? Yes, we can! Can we have peace? Yes, we can! Can we have peace? Yes, we can. Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Raping our women!
Stop raping our women!
Raping our women!
Stop raping our women!
Ethiopian army out of Tigray! Ethiopian army out of Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray!
Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! There you go, you're good now. Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Ladies and gentlemen, you recognize this very important legacy in the city and county of Denver. That's Brother Jeff Hart. Hard enough now!
Allow humanitarian access! 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 Stop fighting the Ethiopian government! Stop funding 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 the Ethiopian government! Free our prisoners! Free our prisoners! Free our prisoners! Stop Starvation is not a weapon! 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 Step A! Stop rape! 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 Step A! Save Tigray! Save Tigray! Save Tigray! Save Tigray! Save Tigray! Free Tigray! Stop the war on Tigray! Stop the war on Tigray! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! Stop war on Tigray! Stop war on Tigray! Stop looting Tigray! Stop looting Tigray! Stop starving Tigray! Stop starving Tigray! Stop looting Tigray! Stop looting Tigray! Stop the war on 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 Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide!
That did not work out very smoothly.
Stop raping our women! Stop raping our women! Stop raping our people!
Thank you.
Stop raping our people! Stop looting our country! Stop looting our country! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Stop the war on 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 Tigray! We stand with Tigray! We stand with Tigray! We stand with Tigray! We stand with Tigray!
The thing I love about how they do this is that they keep stopping, they keep talking, they keep drawing attention in a major public way and shutting it all down.
All right, good afternoon. Thank you guys for being here. We have a couple of our members of our youth from the Tigray community. First up is Fana. Everybody give a round of applause for Fana.
I'm here today to be a voice for my brothers and sisters who are dying in Tigray. Over 2 million children are starving. How can the world just sit back and watch as children who look like me are dropping like flies because they don't have basic human resources like food or water? Children need proper nutrition to grow and develop. They should be focused on school and jewelry and the joys of being a kid, but instead their focus is on surviving. For the last 3 months, kids of all ages have been starved to death. We need the world to take action now. Food should not be used as a weapon of war, but yet Ami and Isaiah continue to do it as we speak. Do the lives of innocent children not matter to any of you guys? I worry day and night that the streets of Tigray that were once filled with happy children are now filled with dead bodies. I pray that the world acts now rather than later. If I have to be here every day until my brothers and sisters receive food and water, then that's what I'll do. To the kids of Tigray, stay strong. We are doing all we can to help you. You don't deserve this, and I wish I could take the pain away. I will continue to be your voice and make sure the world hears us loud and clear. With all the love you can imagine, your sister Fauna. Thank you.
You guys, give it up again for Fana, please. Round of applause for Fana.
It's okay, I know, I'm gonna cry.
That's not mine.
Okay, we have Henok. Henok, please come to the front. Everybody give her a round of applause for Henok.
Salam alaikum. Zahir Barakum. We have the right to fight for self-determination, the right for freedom of speech, the right to fight against genocide. Who's to say we can't live this way? An appointed dictator staging genocidal war? A system empowered by retribution? A dictator and federal that speak the same language as the Tigray? November 3rd up to today, an estimated 52,000 innocent lives have been taken, including 100,000 soldiers protecting innocent lives in the region of Tigray. Selling power plants that provide for more than 4.9 million. Selling religious grounding. War crime. 50,000 and counting innocent lives walking 500 plus miles, some barefoot, with no reassurance that safety or aid will be guaranteed. War crime. Those who have stayed in Tigray have been bombarded, physically assaulted, and mentally drained using unlawful tactics. War crime. You know, Raha asked me to emphasize how I'm doing and how I feel. Well, I wake up like all of you, my brothers and sisters, wondering when we will prevail, while others celebrate under the impression of victory in other ways. The federal system, our so-called allies, cannot take what's already been created. As Tagaru, a son, friend, brother, and a young man, I'm here to reassure my brothers and sisters that I shall prevail. From executives to organizations to federal government, we shall keep demanding immediate troop withdrawal of Ethiopian and Eritrean unlawful troops. We shall keep demanding immediate humanitarian access to Tigray. And we shall demand true self-independency. Remember, you cannot take what's already been created. Keep spreading awareness. Tigray shall prevail.
You're going to be first because yours says stop.
At this time, we're going to take a moment of silence for all the lost lives of our loved ones back home in Tigray. So about 30 seconds, moment of silence, please.
እንቅልቅልና ግን ፕሊዝ ሶሻል ዲስታንስ ጥሩ ይጎድለናለሁ። ርሕሕቕ ንበል ናዚኣ ምፃ ራሄል can you bring them right here? The phone right there. Yeah. Very good.
Okay, 30 seconds, moment of silence, please, for all the victims lost to the war. Thank you. We're just going to take a minute to honor all the lives lost in Tigray, so if you just want to take Okay, we're just going to start dropping now for 1 minute.
ኣቶም ድሕሪት ዘይትርእዩ ዘለኹም ያው ኣብ ሕብረተሰብና ወሪዱ ዘሎ ኢዱ ተዓሲሩ ዓይኑ ተዓፊኑ ኣብ ሰቆቃ ከም ዘሎ እዮም ዘርኢ ዘለዉ ድሕሪት ዘለኹም ስለ ዘይትርእይዎ ዘለኹም ማለት እዩ ኣብ ድሕሪት ዘለኹም ኣብ ቅድሚት ዘለዋ ኣሕዋትና ደቂ ኣንስትዮ ኣብ ኣሕዋተንን ኣብ ኣዴታተንን ዝበፅሕ ዘሎ ሰቆቃ መቕሰልቲ ምዕማት ቅትለት ንዕኡ ዘመልክት እየን ኣእዳወን ተኣሲረን ኣፈን ተሓቲመን ሰራዊት ኤርትራ ሰራዊት ብልፅግና ሬብ እናተገበራ ኣዲያትን ኣቦታትን እናተቐተሉ ኣብ ቅድሚ ቤተሰበን ሬብ እናተገበራ ዓዲ ሓጎ ንጓልጓሉ ሬብ ንክገብር እናተገደደ ኣብ መዛረቢ ዓይኒ መርአይ ምሳነ ህዝቢ ትግራይ ንዕኡ ኣመልኪተን እየን እዚ ድራማ እዚ ዝሰርሐኦ ዘለዋ
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, ወዲና ኣለና ሕዚ ጉዕዞና ንጅምር ኣለና ጀምር ህዝቢ ኣብዚኣ ዘለኹም ድሕሪት you have to keep the social distance everybody come to in front ህዝቢ ራሄል እዚኣ ዘለኹም ፖሊሲ ተበልታችሁ መሕልፍዋ ንቅድሚ social distance
Stop race and hate! 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 Allow humanitarian access! 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 Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! U.S. act now! 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 Biden 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 act now! Starvation is not a weapon! 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 Let's get louder! Let's get closer 6 feet apart, but let's get louder! Starvation is not a weapon! 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 End the ethnic war! 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 Starvation is not a weapon! 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 Stop the war on Tigray! Stop the war on Tigray! Stop the war on Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Allow access to Tigray! Stop race and hate! Stop race and hate! Stop race and hate! Biden act now! Biden act now! Biden act now! Biden act now! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! End the Tigray genocide! We stand with Tigray! 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 I 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 stand with Tigray! We stand with Tigray!
Some mighty powerful words lately.
Stop race and hate! 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 Stop funding the Ethiopian government! 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 Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Tigray lives matter! Tigray lives matter! Tagado 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 lives matter! Who are we? Tagado! Who are we? Tagado! Who are we? Tagado! Who are we? Tagado! Allow access to Tigray! 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 People over politics! 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 Over politics! People over politics! End the Tigray genocide! 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 Silence is violence! 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 Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Allow humanitarian access! Free Tigray! Free Tigray! Stop raping our women! 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 Stop moving our people!
I might get a picture of an icon one of these days.
Oh man, you the man.
Stop raping children! Stop raping children!
I just take that to those who come before me.
Eritrean troops get out of Tigray! Ethiopian 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 troops get out of Tigray! Eritrean troops get out of Tigray! Eritrean troops get out of Tigray! All invaders 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 get out of Tigray! Stop war in Tigray!
Okay, body camera's off centered. While that officer's on duty, he's still out of uniform. Body camera's off centered. Is there a reason your body camera's off centered, officer? Why is your body camera off center? Yeah. Yeah, it's like facing off on the side. Doesn't see what you see. I'm just asking. Nice day for it, huh? I wondered, did CBS 4 cover this stuff? Oh, they're gonna talk about it. Is that cable not working, that one? Got it.
Alright, just to say again, for all the people in the back, we have some women and children up here who are blindfolded and have birth certificates over their mouths. Some of the things are hunger and rape. Just a few things that are going on so that people don't follow. Can I get everybody who has a mask to the left bonnet on the front of the knee? Anyone that had blindfolds on, can you please come forward? Melissa? The guys are trying to share the gun as well. Okay, next up we have another young lady in our community by the name of Lele. The young teenage girl who's going to be speaking directly to young girls her age back home. So give it up for Lele, please.
Today marks the 108th day since the start of the genocide in Tigray. All I have been able to think about is the pain my brothers and sisters are going through. This year, I started my first year of high school, something my brothers and sisters in Tigray can't say as the children. Little girls are afraid to walk out of their house and fear that they will be raped. Mothers have been forced to shave the heads of their daughters in hopes they are not targeted for their gender. So many girls today are having their childhood stripped away from them. Abby and Isaias are using rape to dehumanize my sisters. They are inflicting pain, suffering, and trauma that will stay with them forever. Not only is rape an invasion of privacy, but these girls are now at risk of pregnancy, STDs, and other infections. How can someone not see their mother, daughter, or sister in the eyes of these young girls? Using rape as a weapon of war is sick, but unfortunately that is a reality for girls in Tigray. I never thought at 14 years old I would be an activist against weaponized rape. My sisters should be able to walk the streets of their homes free of worries about being raped. They should be able to go outside with their friends and play Maido Lava. They should be able to feel safe in their homes and not worry if the next knock on the door is someone coming to rape them. Dear Deka Ade, none of this is your fault. You are not your trauma. The action these men have taken against you and your body do not define you. I may never understand the pain and fear you are going through, but I promise to fight for you no matter what. I believe you, I hear you, I see you, and I love you. Your sister Mele. Thank you.
Everybody give it up for Mele again, please. Next up, we have another member of our community, a youth member. Everybody give it up for Bobby.
You know, the more I learn about Tigray and its history, the more I begin to see some patterns. The first pattern being that over and over again throughout modern history, Tigray has been put in a situation where it has to fight for its existence. Not for equal rights, nor recognition, but literally put in positions to where it needs to fight for its very existence. In the 1940s, the first phase of Wayanda was started in order to combat famine, bombing, and attack created by Ethiopia. About 30 years later, in the 1970s, again, the second phase of Wayanda was created to combat the continued famine, bombing, and attack on Tigray by Ethiopia. Here we are again in the year 2021, combating famine, bombing, and genocide of the people of Tigray at the hands of Ethiopia. This is a pattern that needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. This toxic relationship we've created with Ethiopia needs to end now. The second pattern I've noticed while researching the history of Tigray is that regardless how many times we've been attacked, regardless how many times we've been pushed against the wall, we always prevail. Again, I know that we prevail, not because I wanted to, not because it's my opinion, but because it's in our blood to prevail.
Yes.
I want to bring up a Bible story to y'all. In Exodus, as the Hebrews were leaving Egypt, there were some amongst them that wish they could have stayed. There were some amongst them that wish they had never left Egypt. That generation of Hebrews never made it to the promised land. I'm bringing this story up to you today to let you know that in order to get to our promised land, we have to collectively stop looking back. We have to collectively choose to move forward. The toxic relationship we build needs to end so that the next generation of Tagaru don't have to be victims of genocide. This constellation we feel needs to end so that the next generation of Tigaros don't have to be victims of famine nor rape. Ethiopia defeats Tigray the kidneys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get that picture while we can.
Just hold that for a second, please. You don't have to hold that, but just stick it
Many of you know what's going on. There are some people out there who are oblivious or who honestly don't know what's going on in Tigray. The young women that you see up here are women who know what's going on in Tigray. They're being tied up, blindfolded, and raped. Not just our women, but our little girls. They're being traumatized and scarred for life. So I want the world to see this. I want the world to know what's going on to our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our cousins. This could be us. This literally could be us. This is the invaders. This is what they're doing to our women, creating generational trauma.
It's a good question, Crash.
So let's keep them in our prayers. And let's not let their pain go unnoticed.
Probably not, Crash. Probably not. There's a lot more that could be covered, but it's 2 o'clock, and I gotta get some paperwork filed in the courts. So I'll be seeing all of you later.
Oh, you leaving?
But I have to end the stream and I have to turn some documents in so we can live stream court next week.
Nice.
Because I gotta have 48, 72 hour notice minimum, but it should be like 5 days that I tell the court I want to live stream the courtroom. So we're gonna start doing that like daily.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Nice.
We're trying. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. That's 1, 2, 3 peace officers and an RTD unit.